Raising them indoors. Lots of butterfly enthusiasts, at least in the beginning, like to raise caterpillars inside so that they can observe them and see how amazing it is when they go through their life stages. Lucky for us, longwings are very easy to raise indoors, and you raise them much like you would any other butterfly, but you might have never raised a butterfly before, so I'll go over some of the basics. When raising butterflies inside, we need to make sure we have a clean container. Caterpillars are really small and they can escape easily. A critter container can work, some Tupperware can work. Here you can see I've just used an old lettuce container that I got from the store, but I just have to make sure when the lid is closed that it's closed tight because they can crawl out. Now you want to disinfect this container every single day with a spray bottle of bleach and water, 20% bleach and 80% water. You wipe it out with paper towels and make sure it's dry before you put any of the caterpillars inside of it. Whenever you're cleaning it, you remove everything from the cage. You don't leave them in it because the bleach will kill them. Remember all that frass talk? Caterpillars poop a lot. So you line the bottom of the cage with a white paper towel like you see here. It's best not to use printed paper towels because the ink can be dangerous to them. Now when you clean out the cage every day, you're going to simply take out that paper towel and put a new one in. Caterpillars need fresh, healthy plants, or else they will not develop into healthy butterflies. Every day you want to make sure you put new clippings of passion vines in the container with your caterpillars. There are many ways to keep the plants in water. I happen to use florist vials like you see here in the picture, and then I set them up in a cup. And I also line the cup with paper towels because, again, frass does collect. And so I clean out all those paper towels every single day, and I put in new passion vines every single day. And remember, they like the new growth. So you want fresh parts of the vine, not old green leaves that are really dark and crunchy. That's not as nutritious. It's important that you keep the passion vines in water so that they stay fresh, but it's also important that the caterpillars cannot fall into that water and drown. That's why I prefer the florist vials. But for instance, you could put the passion vine in a little vase and then maybe put saran wrap or something over the top of it so that they can't fall in. There are many ways to do this. And the last thing to remember is do not overcrowd your caterpillars. You don't want to put too many of them in one cage because caterpillars are very susceptible to bacteria and diseases and predators. And the more of them you have together, the more likely you are to have disease, especially when there's frass in the bottom of the cage. That's why you keep the frass cleaned out. Here's a side view of that same setup. Of course, the top would need to be closed all the way. That's why the paper towels need to be cleaned out every single day.
Hi, this is Jessica Morgan McAtee from Raising Florida Butterflies on Facebook. And I had 4 Zebra Longwing pupae in this container. And you can see one has emerged today and it's flitting around in there, which indicates it's ready to be set free. And so we're going to let it go on its first flight. Yay! There it goes. Happily ever after. Have a fluttery day.